check. What is good may never die. Lord have mercy. It's upon us. Actually, I'm probably going to want to start this on a different profile. I hear they didn't change how save data works. We're going to need a new save file. There it is. That's the Xenoblade right there. It's just right over there. Yep. Looks like they didn't upgrade the cloud graphics. 0 out of 10. Worst version of the game I've ever played. I'm basically gonna throw up now. Hello everyone, welcome to... Is it gonna show me the title screen? No, I don't think it will. This is a Switch 2 edition of a game that probably some of you have heard of. Has anyone here heard of, let's see if I can pronounce this right. Xenoblade. Xenoblade. Okay. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition includes the following new and updated content. There you go. Amiibo bonuses? Wait a minute. Amiibo. I got some Amiibo. Okay, the Amiibo stuff I actually didn't know about. I don't know what that's gonna be, but here. I have Pyra, Mithra, Shulk. I have the Noah and Mio Amiibo. Amiibo. I don't know. Whatever. I have them, but they are in their packaging. So if I have to use those, I'll open them. Because I know eventually one day I'll probably stream Xenoblade 3 and they do stuff in Xenoblade 3. But, I don't know. I also kind of like the packaging that they come in. Whatever. This is Xenoblade Chronicles 2, though. Last time I streamed this was 7 years ago, and I only did like 6 streams of it in New Game Plus. I did stream all of Torn of the Golden Country when that released, but I don't have a full playthrough of Xenoblade 2 on Live Library, so I already know. I'm already well aware. Xenoblade games, as much as I love them, my live audience and my YouTube audience both don't give a shit about this series, and that's fine. You don't have to. But I'm gonna record this playthrough live, and if you want to watch it, you can. I'm gonna do it on normal mode. I'm gonna tell you about my stories about this game. I'm gonna tell you how Xenoblade 2 is ostensibly the Xenoblade game that got me into the series. And we'll go from there, I guess. But now it's running in a crisp, smooth 60 FPS. There's also HD rumble happening right now, and I don't remember this game having any haptics.
Lightning. Long and soft. Tetsuya Takahashi does it a goddamn kid.
Wow. Wait, that's the game that we're playing? Oh, fuck. Looks like this game is getting limiter crunched right now. There, that's a little better. It'll come off a little quieter, but it's so weird seeing this game in 60 FPS. So when Xenoblade 1 came out on Switch 2, I did 2 streams of it, where I just, you know, did a general checking out of the game. This is going to be a full playthrough. Probably not 100%. I know I 100%ed Xenoblade 3 and 1 on stream, but because I'm already aware that people probably don't care about this game as much as I do, I don't need to necessarily waste the stream's time, but we'll see. This will probably be a game that I play a decent amount off stream, much like I did with Xenoblade X. But I'll try to save the one new Blade quest and anything that is like wholly new for on screen. So this is a very quiet cinematic opening. I've probably played through this game start to finish, rolled credits 3 times. It's not a game that I often, or that I used to like do the thing I do with some games where like I start it and don't finish it. Every time I've started this game, as far as I'm aware, I did in fact roll credits on it. But it's a long ass game, so I've been conscious of the times I've started it, knowing that when I do, I'll be here for a while.
Tetsuya Takahashi does it again.
Alright, get ready for his outfit to completely change.
We really do need to buy ourselves a new depth probe.
And different clothes.
The ping was off by 150 peds to the east. That's
Slightly.
not gonna fly.
And what about the treasure?
Took that off so
plate?
fast.
Was it in line with your expectations?
It seemed pretty solid. Didn't even have to reinforce it too much. Even with the labor costs, we should be able to turn a decent profit.
Labor costs.
Honestly, it takes you 2 days to run the structural analysis. Yet somehow you can gauge the profits in an instant.
Big.
Don't go raining on my parade, Gramps. You know, I'm in the salvaging trade for the cash. A little business sense goes a long way. All right?
It's taking a lot of mental restraint to not just quote this game line by
I didn't
line.
expect that. You've been living in this thing, big guy.
Even though it's been probably 6 years since the last time I played it.
No worries,
I do
Gramps.
remember a lot of these lines in their deliveries. Depending on who you talk to, some people fucking despise this English dub. I think there's a lot of nuance to it. I obviously don't think that it's like perfect, but I think that this game in general, Xenoblade 2, the experience is often overblown on its hatred, and hopefully with this stream series I'll be able to relive some of it, maybe experience some of the critiques, definitely, but also maybe there's some improvements here and there I've heard, and also generally just tell you which stuff does and doesn't bother me with this version. One thing I know they didn't change was the tutorials, so get ready.
Time to eat your lunch. To initiate combat, the first thing Rex needs to do is draw his weapon. To draw your weapon, simply press A, alright.
I'm not gonna read these tutorials for the most part. I just want to be silly a little bit, but
You can tell which enemy you're targeted by using the target marker displayed above its head. Incidentally, you can also sheath your weapon if you'd rather not continue a fight. It's as simple as holding down R and pressing B.
approach the targeted enemy, you'll do auto attacks. Alright, draw your lunch.
Time to take you down.
Auto attacks are delivered in sets of 3.
Yeah, I know, I don't give a shit. I got stutter stepping.
Yeah.
Yep. Arts.
Yeah.
Forgive me. I know it's part of the Xenoblade 2 experience is complaining about the tutorials, but when it's your 5th playthrough, I don't need them. So I saw a lot of Xenoblade 2 like super fans kind of upset with the not changed tutorials. And on the one hand, for new players, absolutely. But it's like, are y'all really trying to read them
I'm getting better.
again?
An entire horizon of white.
This game has a very
sea of
beautiful
clouds.
story, so
And at its heart, the world tree.
it might be a bit of a
piercing the
rarity, but I'm
heavens.
actually not gonna
Yes.
talk over,
This is the
a lot of
world
the
we call
cutscenes.
home. All rest.
sometimes.
Story goes that when the world was young, everyone in Allrest lived on the tree, together
The
with our
tree.
divine father, the architect. According to the tales,
Does he have a
it was
business
bountiful
degree?
land. And the people there held the power
No,
to command
engineering.
even the heavens themselves.
Oh,
They called that paradise Elysium. But then, one day, we were cast out. Nobody knows why. Perhaps we angered our creator. Or perhaps
Something else entirely.
something else entirely. All we know is we were forced to leave Elysium, to live here in Allrest, where it turns out life was pretty hard. But when it seemed like we would surely die out, the architect took pity on us, sending his servants, the Titans, to save us.
sorry to pause for a second, but I don't actually want to talk over the cutscene very much, but I had a thought I want to share. So my apologies. But more than anything, you know what I'm noticing with this Switch 2 edition? The 60 FPS is fine, whatever. It kind of slightly reminds me of like when you make a movie that was intentionally filmed in 24 FPS, like into 30 or 60 FPS. Like it just looks kind of, it doesn't look bad. It just looks different. But more than anything, I'm actually really appreciating the sharper visuals. Xenoblade 2, especially in handheld mode, was a very blurry game. And I played a lot of this game on my first couple of playthroughs in handheld mode. So I'm looking at this on a 2K monitor, not 4K. I do know this is up to 4K on supported screens, but I just got to say, I really do like the way that they cleaned up the visuals on this.
The few of us who survived settled on the Titans, and
Sorry.
we've lived in harmony with them ever since. But now those Titans are beginning to die out.
This is one of my favorite games, despite the complaints that some people may have with it. I just want it to be known.
The brazier does my weary old bones much good.
You want me to move it, Gramps?
No, that's quite all right. Leave it right there.
Righto.
Yeah. Another phantom food. It wouldn't be a Xenoblade game if you don't actually see the food being swallowed. Maybe Genesis will change this. God, I wish I could watch an apple pie be devoured in real time. Oh. The tone of this game's story is very different from the other Xenoblade
Not
games.
another one. Been happening a lot lately.
I think that's why maybe it had such a hard, like, first impression,
If anyone was living there,
like a difficult first impression for some people to swallow.
And if there had been, they would have all left by now.
makes sense. Hey, Gramps. Do you think Fonset Village will be gone too one day?
Who?
It would not be today or tomorrow, but one day, yes, it will fall.
And you too?
That's how it goes with us Titans. There's no way around it.
Eventually. There'll be nowhere left to live.
Sadly,
So, you Titans were born up there. Is that right?
so they say. For what it's worth. Mind you, I was born here on All Rest. As for my
I love his
ancestors,
voice.
who could say where they were born?
Can it really exist? This Elysium? And the Creator? Who said to live there?
A land of plenty atop the world tree. If such a place did exist, perhaps we could all live in peace, with no need for fighting.
Sure would be great.
Front-facing Gramps is definitely
For
something.
Even folks in Fonset. If the Divine Architect can see us now, I wonder what he thinks.
It's like front-facing Louis. Ooh.
All right, back to making money.
I didn't remember that slap sound being there. It probably was, but...
I think this haul should be enough for today. Oi, Gramps! Care for a little swim to the Argentum Trade Guild?
You're planning on selling it now? It's getting toward my bedtime.
Don't play the lazy old man with me. There's plenty of sunshine left.
Kids these days. No respect, I swear.
Elder jokes! I love those. Anyways, check out this shrimp. What's your thoughts on this, huh?
Yeah, ain't so triple now, is it?
Argentum Trade Guild.
Why, if it isn't Rex? How's business?
Going all right, else I wouldn't be here.
Fair point.
Fair
What's
point.
the unloading?
We can leave that until I'm done negotiating. Shouldn't be too long.
Well, mooring is 15 gold per half day.
I'll have your gold after I sell the stuff, all right? Later!
Hey, hold on! You know I can't do credit. Does it every time, too.
No wallet, I'm afraid.
Figures.
Gramps is kind of like a little bit bug-eyed right there. You seeing that? Looking in two different directions. I mean, his eyes are on two separate sides of his head, but still.
This thing's huge.
Massive
It's
FOV.
like a Titan ship.
On them peepers.
Hey, it's me, Mr. Tutorial. Hey, how you doing? By the way, I exist as a character in universe, and I'm not even, like, the streamer's not joking, for some reason. Looks like your adventure's about to really get going. And you can count on me to offer timely explanations of any new game features you encounter. When you close this tutorial screen, you'll see Goldmouth return port. Okay, I get it.
Wow. Ain't that something? This fucking guy. They didn't up-res his art. Terrible game. Can't play this. Can't fucking do this. Oh yeah, I guess there's light spoilers in here. Receive all. Cool. Is any of this, no, none of this is specifically Switch 2 edition. That's just the expansion pass. Oh god. 60 FPS. Alright, so what's this, amiibo? Oh god, yeah. Up to 3 amiibo bonuses. Well, here's, Mithra. SP. Ah! New style pirate Mithra. Oh, that's how you get this? Switch between their new and classic up. Wait, that's an amiibo bonus. See, here's the thing. I really do like these new Mithra designs. The Pyra especially, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to him. I like their classic looks too, though. Now, we'll get into some of the hot topic debates on character design choices in this game when they become relevant. But I'll just have you know straight from the get-go that I never was really bothered by really anyone in this game. It wasn't until I existed on the internet and started reading other people's opinions that I kind of became aware of certain things. I'll word it that way for now. Ah, Rex, you're back! Between the fee for mooring Gramps here and unloading your goods, there'll be 15G in total. You ready to pay up now? If it isn't apparent, I can't do an Irish accent. Thanks a bunch! I don't know what I would have done if you tried to shirk your bill. Enjoy your stay on Goldmouth, yeah? Maybe, see, this is... Maybe it's best if I just don't do the accents. There are some accents that I'm, like, okay at doing, but... Irish/Scottish is not one of them. Hi there. Why, Rex! It's good to see you. Perry just whiling away time, watching ships go by till cargo all loaded on board. What Rex say to meal together? Nice tasty some more or some such? Sorry, kinda busy at the moment. That's too bad. Perry thought would be nice to make happy memories before set out a long voyage. Never mind, Perry. It's just being melodramatic. Rex kept doing good work with salvaging. Big boat. Hey there, Rex. That ship caught your eye. Well, of course. Yeah, guess it's not easy to miss. Never knew that they made ships this big without a Titan at the core. Whoa, did that guy just fucking phase out of reality? What the hell? I can't even begin to imagine how the whole thing works. Indeed. Do you know whose ship it is? Some clients of the chairman, I think. I don't know the details. Oh, I see. I know you're curious, but don't go climbing on board or anything, okay? I'm not that crazy. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. Right then. See you around, Garum. Is this the same guy from over here? Garum? No, that's Harkham. Oh, sorry. I guess Rex knows everyone here. Big boat. Wonder where it's from. I don't remember there being text like that in this game. Or maybe my memory on this game isn't as good as I once thought it was. 0 out of 10. They didn't improve the textures on the Monoceros. So yeah, I'm gonna have to... Basically, I'm just gonna have to cancel this game. We're gonna make a call-out post. Well, yeah, you can tell. So, you can tell some of these textures are Switch 1 textures. This game, by the way, like tripled in game file size, which I believe is because they actually did redo a lot of the texture work. Same with Xenoblade 1. It went from like 14 gigs to like 40, I think. Or something like that anyways. Which is a crazy big update. Especially because, like, ultimately, it's not like it looks like... This isn't like an HD remaster. I mean, it was already HD, but like, this isn't necessarily a Xenoblade 2 Definitive Edition, for better or for worse. But it is just kind of interesting to me to see, like, okay, well, they're willing to go through the effort to redo some of the textures. Like, if I got this close to these textures on Switch 1, this would be a huge difference, I feel. I mean, I actually don't remember, so maybe not, but I just remember a lot of textures being blurry, like the top of the Monoceros there in Xenoblade 2. But now, you know, it actually kind of looks pretty nice. It could just be like nostalgia speaking to me, I don't know, but... Hi there! What the fuck are you saying? I keep saying that the central exchange is inside Goldmouth just after you enter the ship, but he just doesn't get it. And now he wants me to take him up to the Lamore Inn on the 3rd floor. I'm a salvager, not a tour guide. I don't know what accent that is. Here's the other problem, is I'm okay at some accents. My problem is I don't know how to identify them. Like, I don't know which ones are which. Like, I know there's, like, if you go to the UK, like, someone's like, oh, I can do a British accent. And then it's like, okay, but, like where? Like, London? Or, like, Wales? Like, there's different subsects of the United Kingdom that have completely different accents. Whereas here in the States, you know, you got, like, I guess there's, like, a New York accent, there's, like, a Minnesota accent, like, a Southern accent, but, like, you have to go very far between two separate places to get a different accent. Whereas, and forgive me for I am tourism LARPing right now, but as I understand, like, different cities of the UK will have, like, maybe not entirely different accents, but pretty different dialects. So, yeah, I don't need to learn about regular view. Thanks, though. Normally, with a game, with an RPG like this, I would be like, hey, do not skip the tutorials. But, A, I already know what I'm doing. B, if you don't get how to play this game, maybe the tutorials aren't the best way to learn. Sometimes I would feel that way. God. Can't open barrels. Treasure acquired, he said, before he actually acquired the treasure. Something that I remember kind of liking about Xenoblade 2 over X and the original is this game does a lot more, not platforming, but like it's a lot more dynamic with its environments, that you actually do get rewarded for exploring stuff. There's chests everywhere, treasure chests, and you're actually rewarded often for exploration, which X does as well, but like I feel like they took what they started in X and then really improved it with this game. It's not central exchange. It's place for import and export paperwork of Ardanian traders. Central exchange is round corner of this ship, Goldmouth. If wanting to sell salvage goods, suggest talk to Milolo. Tornadodon, holy shit, what a name. Tornadon heard that this is a good idea to move around to side or back of enemy during battle. Now me think this info may be relevant for repairs around Goldmouth. When it's hard to hammer in nails, should not hit from straight above, but side on. Oof. Oh, I don't want to think about all the nails you'll end up ruining. A lot of this NPC dialogue I've never read before. Have you heard anything interesting lately? There's this legendary merc a pal of mine told me about, Zoquim. And get this, he's got a huge sweet tooth. Can't say no to a Cinnapon roll. Just one Cinnapon roll and it'll be pumped for the next battle. It's similar to how my wife's got a serious thing for... Oh, Deto. Sure. Pleasant smells are conducive to a good working environment, she says. You should find that special something that peps you up as well. Hello.
What? That's it?
It's life, Mayor. There's still more than I give to non-friend. If you bring military supplies, then you get good price. Ceasefire between Mor Ardain and Uriah not keep for too much longer, methinks. So weaponry is hot item.
Oh, she's a me thinker.
What friend think? I'll make it worth your while.
I told you before. I stay away from that sort of thing.
Oh, it's shame. Reg's good salvager. Could be good way to earn pretty penny. Waste of talent, if you ask me. Anywho, where were we?
I'll take your offer. 200 now, and you know what to do with the rest.
Okie
That is a Xenosaga looking NPC behind me a second ago, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. Sending money home at such young age. I touched. Wish my own dum-dum little pond did same.
It's 'cause Gramps doesn't charge rent. Hey! All right, I'm counting on you.
Roger, pleasure doing business.
The NPCs in the background, now that I'm seeing this game in such a higher fidelity, they all, like, phase in and out of reality. What the fuck?
Huh.
I want space-time travel. What? This wasn't the
Hello,
direction I
Rex.
headed in.
Papunin, been a while.
Rex looking high spirits? No, how say, yes, Peppy.
Been worse. So, you got something for me? New job, maybe?
Something like that. By the way, Rex
Why does
come
he
from
sound like
Potsdam
that?
Village in Leftherian
No.
Archipelago, yes?
Yeah, that's right. Why'd you ask?
They make
You should
some
go straight to boardroom of
interesting
Chairman.
choices with
Wait,
the
what's going
casting in
on?
this game.
Chairman Banner asked for Rex by name.
The chairman. For me?
Hello, yes. It is I, small little Furby friend. Hi.
Let me clarify again. I think this game is really good at doing like what I don't see a lot of people giving credit for, which granted, why would they? But as far as the acting in this game is concerned, like conversations like between two people is actually very believable. I think the moment-to-moment acting in this is very well done. There's a lot of interesting voice acting choices as far as just like speech patterns and like just like general character stuff. I think everyone sounds very distinct in a not like Pokemon Gen 1 anime dub kind of way. Like I think everyone does sound pretty good in this overall. There's just a couple of things that people have complaints about. As you'll come to see, Rex, the Al Weaver, a lot of people don't like his interpretation of Rex because he can't scream like Shulk could. Which, we'll get into that. We'll get into my thoughts on that and why maybe that's not as bad of a thing as people make it out to be. But we'll get there later.
What are you waiting for? Chop chop! Go see Chairman Banner now!
How Papunin is doing.
Not bad, not bad. Wife ran out on me, but apart from that, cannot complain. Papunit's hands full with menial tasks. I mean, very important work for Chairman Banner. I have high-powered rule naturally leaves Papunin time poor, but it's still important to have breaky break sometimes.
Where is his room?
Go through Argentum Bazaar and end upstairs. Chairman's room right there. Meh! Stop this dilly-dally and hop to it. You young and sprightly bard, no?
Sure, whatever you say. Uh-huh.
Hold up a second!
No, I don't want to learn about cameras. What do you want me to do? You want me to take pictures of this guy? All right. God. Whoop. Wrong button. Oh yeah, I kind of missed this. In Xenoblade 1, you can't adjust the height of the camera when you go and adjust it. This is one thing that I really liked about Xenoblade 2's camera. I don't think you can do this in 3 either. This is the only one that you can do height adjustments. You can get real cinematic with your camera sweeps if you want to. What is this? Twit? Tweet-tweet-wee not want to salvage anymore. Always feeling like useless beginner. It ain't no fun at all. Really? Don't you like it when you find something good and it makes you money? And doesn't it make you feel curious when you find mysterious treasures and nobody's seen before? I mean, sure, we have to deal with scary monsters sometimes, but I feel like the excitement makes up for it. Do we think it is more scary than exciting? Rex know about average mortality of salvagers per year? No. What is it, about 20 or so? It's 360 people every year, almost same number as Nopon who died from eat poison mushroom. Maybe we should do something about those poison mushrooms first. Oh, Tiwi want out of this dangerous career. No, you don't get freedom, Tiwi. You get to be a wage slave. Todor trying to study history from salvaged artifacts. Have you heard anything interesting lately? No one really know if salvaged goods really used in way they describe today. Good example is Giant's black ring. Looks like ring for very giant finger, but then what happened to Giant? Wow, pretty impressive. It piqued your imagination, no? Everything is so interesting. There's a lot of generic dialogue in between that Rex and Co will do in this game. They do that a lot, even more so in Xenoblade 1. It wasn't until 3 where it's like every dialogue, if the character responds with something, they have something unique to say. Nah, salvagers are so cool. Lemuli wish could also do salvaging work instead of just guard job. But Lemuli suppose is not so bad just gazing out at Cloud Sea. I'm just kind of dicking around at this point. I could easily advance the story if I wanted to. But I don't. I want to fight fucking crabs.
Time to take
the Morag Crabble.
Ha!
What?
Ha! Anchor shot! Ha!
Hellfire! The
When did he get
Morag
so
Crabble
late?
has been defeated. Oh yeah, they also comment on the time of day change starting with this game. If I'm not mistaken, that carries over into Xenoblade 3 as well. Past here is room of Chairman Barner. Chairman very busy, no pawn, so no entering unless important business. Temper of Chairman, famously short, not to disturb lightly. Iconic character.
Thank you for accepting summons.
Favorite of video game donkey, I'm sure.
But pleased to make your acquaintance.
Me hear from purporting that friend is salvager
What was
of
that
some
pose?
renown. That being case, I have dincy-wincy thing to ask of Rex.
A request straight from the chairman.
Reward is 100,000 gold.
100,000?
Friend here, right? Actually, that just the advance. Another 100,000 provided upon completing job.
I like his
200,000
mustache
gold in
whiskers.
total? I must be dreaming. I'll do it. I hereby swear.
Also, this
to
is
every
definitely
skill I
the
possess
biggest
to ensure
Nopon
this
we've
job is
ever seen.
successful. I promise I won't let you down.
How did he get so massive?
You agree without even hearing details of job?
Oh, right. What kind of job is it?
You really have skills for this?
Of course, I'll be fine.
Nah, if you say. Here, crew will explain the task. Bring them in.
Sir?
Oh, his frame rate got halved. Oh man, that art in the background. Holy shit. Who? Literal Who characters. Smells like David Mencken has entered the room.
Drivers and blades. Whoa, they look so cool.
So, there's something that
You're
we
not
want
David.
to haul up. There were some current shifts. It showed up in an uncharted area. But it's a long way down.
Nice. I like a good challenge.
Banner offered to assemble a team of veterans for this job. But this crew very picky. They want small, elite team and only from Letheria. That when Banner have stroke of genius. Should hire Rex.
Ha ha! You made the right choice.
A child salvager. Jin, don't tell me we're gonna have to hire some babysitters for this outing too.
What the hell?
Babysitters.
You look as much like a kid as I do, lady.
At least I wouldn't wet myself for the promise of a measly £100,000.
What are you trying to say?
Rex, was it? I implore you to excuse my lady's discourtesy.
Dromark, what have I told
Very
you about
polite
speaking
cat.
for me? Shut
Drop
your...
it, Nia. Though I do see your point. In any case, it should be easy enough to make sure.
What?
What if, like, he just wasn't ready for that and just like, oh, there goes his arm. Now we have to play the whole game without an arm.
What are you playing
Or
at?
there goes his eye.
Well, well, well.
That would never happen to Rex.
Malos, what good is it beating up a kid?
You said it yourself, didn't you? What if the kid's not up to it?
I said nothing of the sort.
You did think it, though, right? And anyway, now we know. You'll do right enough. Though you don't look like a driver. Where'd you learn those arts?
You can tell Tetsuya
Grab showed me a
Nomura
thing or two.
designed
Even when I was little,
Malus.
that was his idea of playtime.
Well, you've got some skill, I'll give you that. Guts, too. Kid, you better work hard.
Okay, bye. Cat. It's nice meeting you, Cat. And other cat. Human cat.
Friends are such rowdy bunch. Here is advance. Use to buy what gear you need. Then go to dock on starboard. Banner has arranged excellent vessel for you there.
You got it.
I want someone to do an edit where Bana slams the pile of money down, or the money bag, whatever, and he goes, "Here is advance," and then it's like it's a Game Boy Advance SP. I'm far too lazy to do that, but if anyone wants a video project, there you go. You're gonna have full credit. No, don't even have to credit me. Right then. It's not even close to what Rex sounds like. Oh my god. There are plenty of preparations to make, but first I should probably check in with Gramps. If I just took him off on some random ship without telling him, I'm sure he'd give me hell later when I came back. I'd better head down the stairs and go back to Goldmouth return port. Hey, Spaghetti. Oh man, I got $100,000. Hey, can I buy another Game Boy? Details of job are just as Bana explained. We ask that you haul in the goods at the newly discovered location of the Cloud Sea. What goods are we talking about here? The goods are the goods! Bana pay you well for this! Kindly keep nose out of business that not concern you. But it does concern me. 100 grand? It's quite the pretty little sum. Yeah, I've never been paid anything like this much before. And you get another 100 grand when you get back? Lucky you. Well, I wouldn't give for that kind of money. Well, I'm not trying to guilt you or anything. You just do your best out there, alright? You got it, Hargle. I'll remember that. My favorite character, Hargle and Kruja. Chairman Bonner told me where to go. Told you where to go, didn't he? Down to the exit dock on the starboard side of Goldmouth. Once you've sorted out what you're doing with your advance payment, you should head down there sharpish. Or just sharp-ish, like sharp adjacent. Oh fuck, here we go.
Acquired.
One of many. I really do love exploring in this game because this is the one Xenoblade game. I mean, like I said, it's in X and it's in 3 as well, but I feel like this game does it best as far as like feeling pretty rewarding to like kind of explore the world and just exist in the world. I would probably have to say Bionis and Mechonis are easily like the most like the easiest to be like, whoa, like wow, I'm on the knee of the Bionis or whatever, right? Like you can tell that. But like all rest is probably my favorite Xenoblade world out of all of them. Chairman Banner, explain everything. Then we will get to work straight away. Can buy good equipment with money from Chairman Banner. Yeah. When friend ready, head to Goldmouth exit dock. We have outstanding ship ready for commandering. How you doing, by the way, Spaghetti? Hope you're doing well. You're still at the very beginning of this game. Don't worry, you've missed... Well, you've missed a lot, but you haven't missed a lot. Huh. You missed Rex and his very cool outfit being introduced. Look at this outfit. Don't you wish your boyfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your boyfriend was a freak like me? Don't you? He's got some interesting clothes on, I'll tell you that. I don't hate his salvager outfit, but there's a later outfit that he gets that I think is really fucking cool. Rex, you got a lot to be proud of. Salvaging isn't exactly a stable career. Some days you might hit the jackpot, but on an unlucky day you might not bring in a single G. Living independently at your age in a business like that, it can't be easy. You just keep up the good work, yeah? Thanks, Arkham. There was up,
covers it.
Granddad.
All right, I'll see you later. Should be back in a day or two. Take it easy, Gramps.
That does not about cover it in the slightest. Why would you take a job you know nothing about?
That camera fucking
Don't
snap.
even know who your employer is.
This came straight from the chairman, remember? What more do you need? Anyway, I'm off. You can take a nap while you wait.
Hey, come back here, will you?
I feel like I need to have the, like, neck crack sound available at all times. You know, this one. Because, like, the way Rex just, like, moved his head there, like, that definitely, like, he's dead now, right? Hold up, I've got Gramps' permission, just about. I'd better start making preparations for this mission. 100 grand to spend. That sure is an exciting prospect. Could buy a whole new cutting-edge salvaging suit. Ah, no. Can't splurge this all at once. Folks back home need this money more than I do. I'll hold off on making any big purchases and just head to Shiny's accessories. It's always best to be prepared for anything. I might end up finding a crust dip like on my last salvage. Quest received. One of thousands. Hey, have you ever played an RPG before? Here's a tutorial on what a quest is. Thanks. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. If you have not... Whoa. If you've never played this game before, I mean, read what you can out of the tutorials, but don't take them as gospel. If you really, really want to learn how to play this game, there's plenty of tutorials out there, but here's what I'll give you advice for right away. Be patient. It's not an action game, so don't try to treat it as one. You can do a little bit more once you factor in stutter stepping, which is the idea of, like... I guess I can get into a fight and show you, but, like... When you move forward in this game, and this only applies to Xenoblade 2, they patched it or just removed it in general for Xenoblade 3, but... I think it's probably for the best in 3's case anyways, but as far as this game's concerned...
Time to take you down.
As you may or may not know in Xenoblade games, when you are close enough to an enemy, you'll automatically swing at it. But in Xenoblade 2 specifically, if you move a little bit after you swing, he'll swing again. Like, almost instantly. It depends on the weapon class. Some weapons are better at that than others. Like, some weapons have really long... startups for their first move, so it is better to let the auto attack combo. Fuck. But that is the way I would recommend playing the game, is be patient with it, learn how your arts work, and learn how, once we get into Blades, you know, how they can really build a team. RPGs in general are definitely games about min-maxing to a certain extent, but mostly just learning the intricate systems. So if you're not getting it with the in-game tutorials, definitely I would check out, like, I think Enel is the YouTuber who I learned a lot of, like, the intricate stuff of this game from. Ah, friend Rex! Good to be seeing! Hey, Shiny! Still got that thing we talked about before. I've been trying to get into RPGs, so I've been playing Sonic Persona. What the fuck is Sonic Persona? What? Ah, Rex finally saved up money to purchase. You got it. Can I have a look? SRB2P. Well, I know about Sonic Roboblast 2, but I've never heard of that. What I will say about Xenoblade 2, if you've ever wondered, you know, which Xenoblade is the one to start with, a lot of Xenoblade fans that are, I would argue, maybe bigger fans than I, which is kind of unbelievable if you know me on how big of a Xenoblade fan I actually am. But a lot of, you know, renowned Xenoblade YouTubers will probably tell you, start with Xenoblade 1, of course, play Xenoblade 2 then, and then play 3, and then maybe X somewhere in there in between. Here's what I'm going to tell you. First of all, play the one that looks interesting to you. All 3 of the numbered trilogy can be played without having to play the other ones. Yes, there is more context that you get from playing 1 and 2 in 3, but I think 3 is the best as far as gameplay is concerned, but I also only feel that way because I'm very intimately familiar with 1 and 2. I think 3 might be a little overwhelming with all the different systems at play at once. I unironically think this might be the best Xenoblade to, like, start with, Xenoblade 2. It doesn't... There's only one thing in this game that connects back to Xenoblade 1, and it's not until... I won't spoil it, but it's not until the ending. So, you can go the entirety of this game without having played the first game, and even if you haven't played the first game, that moment will still be cool. It'll just be cool when you eventually finish Xenoblade 1, if that makes sense. Why Rex suddenly have much monies? Salvage some amazing treasures? Sorry about the yap sesh, I just wanted to finish that thought before I forgot about it. I've taken on a big job direct from the chairman. I've got 100,000 G just from the advance payment. Wow, that, quite impressive. But I'll be going into uncharted waters, so I want to make sure I'm prepared. This accessory's sure to protect Rex. Shiny guarantee. Good luck on job! Right, now that that's sorted, and I've still got a fair amount of cash left, time to send some back home for the folks at Fonset. I'd best go see Melolo at the Central Exchange again. Yeah, the Abyss vest that I ever so wanted. Let me go ahead and equip that shit. I heard there was a weird bug when you carry over your save data. from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2 version of this, where your third accessory slot, if you have it unlocked, will sometimes just clear itself when you transfer your save data, which kind of sucks. Rex back again? Did friend forget something? No, I didn't exactly forget anything. I just decided to make a cash transfer. Rex find money on floor? No one around here very particular about money, so should turn in even small change. No, I didn't pick up any small change. Actually, I got my hands on a big sum. Big sum? Like 2,000 G. I'd rather not bandy the number about too much, but more like 100,000. 100,000! Not so loud! Yes, sorry much, but where Rex get all that gold? Actually, no need to tell Malolo. Malolo not want to get mixed up in shady business. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Any hoodles, Rex. Malolo not able to accept such large sum here anyway. Should take directly to courier. All monies Malolo accept here always delivered through courier code Max. Oh, okay, Max, I know him. He's that cool character for Bomberman, yeah? I didn't know where he was also delivering the money for me all this time. Huh. Well, this certainly makes things quicker. Friend know where to find Max? Yeah, he'll be just through the Argentum Bazaar, right? Thanks, Malolo. Yes. Let me buy tea. No, let me get by one to buy the goddamn tea for that guy. Oh. Here he is, most important character in all of Xenoblade. That's him. Wow. He's got like a fuckboy haircut too. I hate him. Hey Max, I'd like to transfer some money. Why, if it isn't Rex! Pretty rare for a client to drop off cash in person. It's a big sum this time, so Malolo said I should bring it straight to you. You're quite the guy, you know. Not many people send all this money back to their folks every single month. Haha, it's not that big of a deal. So, how much are we talking? I don't want to completely empty my pockets, so after leaving a bit for myself, let's say 90,000 G. Can you deliver 90,000 G to Corrine of Fonset Village, please? Oh, that's quite the healthy sum. Do you all have some huge treasure? Something like that. I took on a big job from the chairman. Now that sure sounds like a pie I'd like a piece of. Oh yeah, I got a delivery for you too. Good thing you dropped by, else I'd have to track you down. It's from that same Auntie Corrine of yours, actually. Oh, it's braised cloud sea shark. Looks delicious. I'll have to dig into that later. Thanks, Max. Take care of that transfer for me, okay? You can count on me. Okay. Give me your arm, Max. Oh, yeah, just give me your arm for a sec. Okay, what do you got? All right. 1, 2, 3. 3 cloud sea sharks. Thanks for your arm, Max. Well, I didn't mean you could, like, whatever. Hello, friend Rex. Really? Proprietor of Lakeside Salvaging at your service. No need for introductions with me, Rurary. I was thinking of going on to check out some cylinders in a bit. Well, that's perfect timing. Rurary just got in brand new cylinder type. If having time, friend, want to test out? Really? You'd let me? Rex is up-and-coming star of Salvager World. If Rex approve of quality, easier for Rurary to sell. It's not every day you get the chance to test out a brand new product. I'd be glad to help. Then it's settled. Come see Rurary on rear deck shortly then. Rurary will make preparation. Gotcha. I'm starting to get the impression that Rurary is not a real word and that they made that shit up. I want that.
God, I need that. Oh, fuck, God, I need that right now. This is brand new cylinder, so please test out at nearby salvage point to tell Rururi impressions from using. Alright then, leave it to me. Time to learn about salvaging. The icon you see in front of Rex right now is what marks a salvage point. As long as you have cylinders handy, you can go salvaging at one of these points at any time, excuse me. On the screen, instructions hit the buttons at the right time to get your hands on some treasure. There are salvage points all over Alrest, and the type of treasure varies from point to point, so be sure to give it a try. Expensive cylinders likely to get you better quality treasure, but cheap ones can yield a decent haul. Use your gold as you see fit. Yes.
Oh, I can't wait!
Oh!
Yo!
I forget, is this one inside circle or outside circle?
Right.
I think Xenoblade 2 is inside circle, Xenoblade 1 is outside circle.
Man. Did I come up with a load of guff again?
Bitch got guff. Gup! Gup! Gup!
Okay, bring it on.
Gup!
Ha! Yeah!
Gup!
Anchor shot. Ha!
I salvaged a crab
Why not?
and a gup.
Go.
Gup!
Treasure acquired.
I love that video.
Looks like friend all finished. How was new cylinder?
It was alright.
Alright? That's such vague answer. But it's true, it's not easy to get used to new cylinder after only one use. At any rate, thanks much for help. Also here, give friend present of 3 normal cylinder. Can use in same place as before, meh? Happy salvaging. If friend ever run out of cylinders, please drop by shop anytime. We make deal. Guess I got a bit distracted. What was I meant to be doing again? Guess I should stock up on food supplies. Got that braised cloud sea shark now, but I could do with a bit more. Yeah, I'll visit Fishy on the 3rd floor. Then I should be all set.
My friend Melvin, who I've streamed with on occasion, I remember, because we used to be roommates and, you know, I'm so goddamn obsessed with this game, I convinced him to try this game, and motherfucker had the audacity to sit here at, I don't know if it was this salvage point, but it was one of the early ones, like before chapter 3 started. Dude was at like over like 500,000 gold because he just kept doing salvage points. And I'm like, bro, you know there's more game than that, right? And he was like, no, but I'm unironically having a lot of fun with this. I'm like, what? Like, you're pressing 3 buttons. How are you having fun with it? He's like, I am! I said, okay. You just throw on a podcast and do that for a bit, I guess. I personally wouldn't do that to get up to 500,000 gold, but he really did do it. He had like 2 hours in the game and like, or 2 or 3 hours in the game of just purely salvaging. Welcome, friend! Now then, what should I buy? So another thing that this game has yet to explain, or maybe it did and I skipped the tutorial. You'll see in the top corner here we have star rankings. I don't believe we can do this at any point in this game just yet, but... Oh wait, yes, actually. Fuck. We can, I just don't have the money for it. If you buy everything a shop has available to it, you can then buy the deeds to the shop, which sounds like a weird thing, right? But it actually, buying shop deeds gives a permanent stat increase, which seems arbitrarily related, but thanks for custom! There we go. But here's the thing. There are two ways to increase the stars. One is just simply by buying stuff, paying into each city's economy, but also through doing later what we'll find being the Merc missions will also increase star ratings. But what I was going to say before is a lot of shops don't actually sell everything that they can sell right at the beginning of the game, and it's dependent on your star level on like what is available and also the price. I think the price goes down when it increases. So that's another thing to keep in mind with this game. Right, I've got the accessory I wanted and I'm all sorted for food. I think that should just about do it. Still time left before I have to leave, so maybe I'll rest up at the end. I could head back to Gramps to rest, but he might try to give me another lecture, so... yeah, inn seems best. I have plenty of cash left, and it can't hurt to rest in a nice, comfy bed once in a while. The inn should be just past Rumbletum Canteen. Let's get moving. So wait, how much money do I have? I'm only 200 G away. Oh god, there's quests now, too. I didn't think that they opened this soon. I could potentially gain money from doing quests. I want to get that idea point deed. Hi there. Yeah! Once again, I will not be doing all of the quests like I did with Xenoblade 1 and 3 on stream. If I do all the quests, which, mind you, I've never done before with this game, but even if I did do them, it would primarily be off stream, I would have to think, just for pacing of the stream's purposes. But I'll do occasional ones on stream. Definitely the Blade quests I intend to do on stream, as much of them that I can. We were just about to play hide and seek. If Fred need anything, Fred have to come later. What? Maybe Fred would look like Fred want to play with us. Oh, that not occurred to me. Well, if you insist, it's okay. We can all play together. But you're seeking first. Leave it to me. Wow, you're eager. Okay, me explain rules. Hiding area is anywhere on Goldmouth ground level. When we include the higher floors, the game goes on for days and days. Then Mama Pond get angry. Anyhow, when we find everyone, meet back here in Bower Lounge. Got it? Won't ya? Who's Roger? Hiding area not big, but we very good at hiding. Friend no think it go easy. Yeah, we plan to start the bar. Okay, we go hide now, so friend count to 100 before looking, yes? Sure, let me just get Max's arm again. No! No! Get away from my arm! No more counting on my arms! GGB. Left all clear. Right all clear. Front all clear. Goldmouth A-OK. Argentum biggest trading port and whole of Allrest. So we very strict on security. But it get very tiring lately. Me start to give up hope that Limuli come back to relieve me of shift. No, Limuli died. Before Anna, what the fuck are you doing down there, bro? Oh! Bro just ruptured his ankle. It's okay, it's okay. He'll heal it off. It's totally chill, actually. But yeah, one thing that I really love about Xenoblade 2 in particular is that deed system. And just generally getting stars up for a town. Like, stars exist in Xenoblade 1 and 3 as well, but I feel like they don't really, like, matter that much. Like, I think they affect quests that are available, and they affect prices in shops. But, like, I just really like the way it's implemented in this game is what I'm trying to say. Friend, very unusual to come all the way out here to talk to Ferrora.
Aurora was not trying to do anything dangerous, especially. When Nopon born in Voltis Trade Guild become 5 years old, must go out alone in initiation called Walkie Walkie. Really? First stop on journey is Goldmouth. Aurora must have look at work a fellow Nopon at Argentum Trade Guild. So, Aurora was studying very closely activities of salvagers at unfamiliar guild. Oh, I see. But thought of that amount of hard work make Aurora not want to become grown-up. Voltis Trade Guild Walkie Walkie guidebook say, when Walkie Walkie Nopon becomes sad, time to move on. Next to go to place with wonderful view, get fresh feelings and forget sad things. Maybe Aurora is destined to meet friend again. Best of luck. If I'm not mistaken, that fucker will appear in every, like, major town that you'll go to. I don't think you really get anything for finding them, but it's like a little Where's Waldo. God, you fucking suck. You have no Nopon wisdom in that fucking tiny skull of yours, Rex. What's a guy to do? Also, yes, you can swim in the clouds in this. Unlike what Smash Brothers might teach you with the stage, the clouds are actually just like water in this game. If you have played Xenoblade 1, think of the ocean that surrounds the Bionis and Mechonis. But instead of it being, well, an ocean, it's clouds, but it's ostensibly the same thing. Sneaky nondescript! Usually hard to find even when not hiding properly. Pretty impressive, right? Friend must have amazing power of being able to read quest radar. Okay, sneaky, go ahead and wait in Power Lounge. Where could they be? Hey, what the fuck is your deal? Aw, rats, you found me already? I was so sure I had the perfect hiding place as well. So lame. Uh-huh. Whatever, I'm glad you didn't take it easy on me. Okay, I'll wait in the Power Lounge. If bro wanted to actually hide, why didn't he just do this? Come over here, where he's not visible from the fucking ground. Where's that last one at? I mean, there's another NPC over here with a quest, but that's not who I'm talking about. Are they a liar? Are they actually on the second floor? I think they might be. I don't even remember all this shit being here. So many like little like side rooms. This place doesn't even appear on the map. Right over here. We got another chest over here. No. There is that chest. I see how to get to it. Oh, and that one. Well, give me the money. Oh, this requires blades. Well, I'm gonna find that a lot. A bunch of chests where it's like, oh boy, I can't wait to open this. And then I can't because I don't have the blades for it. I do know one of the changes in this version of the game is no longer, in order to use field skills, do you have to have the blades active? Like, so long as they are in, so long as you have them, I think. Maybe it doesn't work if they're on a merc mission, but so long as they're anywhere in your inventory,
I believe they will activate for field skill checks, which definitely improves that tenfold. Have you heard anything interesting lately? Has friend seen proper driver fighting before? Driver used weapon received from Blade to really bash up enemy slicey. Also, sometimes driver return weapon to Blade. When that happens, Blade can unleash powerful attack and flatten enemy. Toto really love it when driver and Blade do that. Blade left very tired after doing this though, so driver had to pick up slack and wave weapon bishy-bashy at enemy. Anyway, this is what boyfriend teach Toto. Do you have the money for this yet? Oh, he doesn't want to do this right now. Shit. Well, hang on, where's this other fucker? Oh, over there. Getting fucking mauled by crabs, most likely. God, that bloom. I mean, it's very realistic from going from a very dark environment to a not dark environment, but still. Fred, find me inside cask! Unfair! I did cheat if you, well, I mean, I definitely didn't look at the map or anything. Please excuse. Talulu was one who was unfair. Often sneaky, never find Talulu here. Eyes of friend must be very strong. So, Talulu was last. Okay, me go back to Bower Lounge now. Oh my god, who named you? Hi there. Doing good, Rex? Our gentleman is amazing as dreamed. Many people buzzy live lies. But it is also slightly scary. Bumped into Ardanian man earlier and he stares straight into soul. Razzly dazzly, hightail it out of there. Made enough distance between to make sure they not follow. Maybe come in handy as reference if Rex need to escape from enemy. Thanks. So genuine. He was like, wow, thanks, bud. Actually, I can use that information. Why does this NPC, like, have trouble loading in? What is your issue? What is your ailment? Bother. Can't use Nopon as a muscle. And I can't just ask the Ardanians. Something wrong? Oh, hi. Well, actually, I've got some cargo in the harbor that I brought from Uriah to trade, but it's an ever so slight nuisance. Ask if the cargo is illegal. No, nothing like that. I don't have the stomach for crime. It seems that Trent Crabbles love the stuff I'm transporting. To get to it, they clamber on deck and try to steal the cargo. I hired some goons to stand guard, but they all got done in. They literally died. So I'm out here now, looking for someone to replace them with. I'm having no luck so far. It's starting to feel a bit dire. I'd like to help if that's okay. I know how to goon. You're saying you'd take the job? Thanks a bunch, pal. You're one in a million. The cargo's in Goldmouth Return Port. It's pretty large. You can't miss it. It'd be great if you could chase off the thieving Trent Crabbles. Thanks in advance. Trent Crabble? I think you mean to call them Trent Reznors. Those are the guys in Super Mario World. Wait, where is it? Oh, the Southport. Oh no. Oh fuck. What am I going to do? Level 2? Oh shit. I'll never be able to survive this.
Yeah.
Never.
Anchor shot. Ha.
Good.
Why not? Yeah. We can do this all day.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, there's more of them. I actually thought that was it. I'm hearing this music right now. Oh, stop missing, fucker. I'm hearing this music right now, and it's kind of sending me. It's been a very long time since I actually sat down and listened to all of Xenoblade 2's soundtrack. For one reason in particular. It gives me agita. But not for the reason you might think. I know I've mentioned this before on stream, but Xenoblade 2 is one of 2 times that I've ever purchased a soundtrack on iOS or like Apple Music. Hang on, I gotta blow my nose. Oh god. Hang on. Give me a sec. Sorry, I was having a hard time breathing while I was trying to say that sentence. Xenoblade 2 is one of a very few times that I've actually purchased a soundtrack on Apple Music. Which is probably the reason why it's not on Nintendo's music app, truthfully, because it's available there. But, as such, having bought it, now the entirety of the soundtrack, including a lot of the cutscene music, is on my phone, all 6 hours of it. And this song in particular is an alarm on my phone that goes off every single stream at 10 if I haven't ended my stream yet to tell me, hey, it's time to fucking end the stream, otherwise you're gonna be late for work. There we go. But also, I sometimes wake up, I have some of my, like, morning alarms set to songs from this game, and on one hand, it makes every day awesome, because I get to start every day with Xenoblade 2's soundtrack, but it also means, like, when I hear, like, the song of Giga Rosa, I'm gonna be feeling, like, very angry, not because I'm seeing Giga Rosa, but because I'm seeing my eyes be open, and it just reminds me of waking up. Well, I don't think Trent Crabbles are gonna come back anytime soon. I'll let Ysolde know. Sword Bash acquired. Oh yeah. Where's Double Spinning Edge? I'm back! Thank you. Thanks to you chasing off the Trent Crabbles, I was able to make my delivery. I'm really grateful to you. It's no problem at all. I'd feel better if someone tough like yourself could guard my wares, but, sorry, but no. You know, if those Trent Crabbles come snooping again, I'll try hiring some mercenaries from Garfont. They say those mercs are as buff as can be. But I digress. Yeah, your reward for protecting my wares. Please take it. Thanks! Here we go. One of many quests. See, now I have the money I need. I'll finish up the hide-and-seek quest, too, but I have the money I need to buy the deed, but Rex won't do it. Because he's like, now's not the time for that. We gotta advance the story. Oh, what's that? Hide-and-seek? Yeah, I can do that. Everyone here now! Friend really find Tululu already. Oh, yes, friend is hide-and-seek genius. Here! Anyhow, thank friend for playing. It's no problem at all. Yeah, have to say thank you. Yeah, I was gonna. Thanks for playing. My parents are both too busy to play with me ever. But today was real fun, really. Thanks a lot for playing with us. You can come play with us anytime. Roger. Who is Roger? You keep saying that, but like, none of us are Roger. You know that, right? Here's a thank you gift from Sneaky and Friends. Sound like the scrap of treasure for us. Or maybe it is just scrap. Anyways, please take care. Thanks. Right then. Guess you've got places to go. Come and play around again. See you around. We are bulldozing our way through the dialogue today. As we do, this is the Gabriel Surge tradition. The GSVA way. Oh shit, we're at 1 star already. Okay. Quests, merc missions, and buying all raise merc level in this game.
Hey, it's me again, your friendly tutorial third-party entity man. Let me quickly explain about lodgings. When you take a short rest in a lodging facility like an inn, you can use any bonus EXP you've earned to boost your level. Bonus EXP is the experience that you earn when completing quests or discovering landmarks. Be sure to rest at inns on occasion so you can use it. If you've come against a foe that you can't beat, do a few quests to build up your bonus EXP. Then go to a lodging facility and level up. On the other hand, if you're the type that likes a challenge, you're free to never level up at lodgings at all. It can all be fun to live dangerously. Anyway, you've got a big day ahead of you tomorrow, so you better get some shut-eye. Welcome to Lemoore Inn, rest place for all traders. I'd like to rest up a bit. Thank you very much for custom. We has rooms free. Wow.
Yeah, I'm feeling stronger than before.
Nice remaining bonus EXP. If it was 2 less, it wouldn't be funny. It would still be funny if it was 1 less, though. Petition to make 6-8 the next funny number. 789. This really is so different from sleeping in that little hut on Gramps' back. For some reason, I feel like I even got a bit stronger. Anyway, better head to the meetup point. It was at Goldmouth exit dock down on the ground floor, right? Who the fuck am I talking to? Guess there's still time to look around Goldmouth a bit longer if I wanted to, but I shouldn't dawdle too long. A number of shops are now available for you to use. You'll find a whole range of different trades as you journey across Alrest. Argentum Trade Guild is known as the hub of Alrest commerce, so naturally, you'll find a plethora of different shops here. While you're here, you should make sure you've got everything you need before you head out on your adventures.
Ugh, I slept like a baby.
Wasn't him making sure we got everything we needed before we set out literally the point of what I was doing? Bedroom. Tutorial, shut the fuck up. So yeah, lodging facilities / inns in this game are a way to additionally level up. I'm not... Fuck off, tutorial. It's another way to level up in this game. You basically... You get EXP for completing a quest, and then you also get additional EXP that's not immediately redeemed. And it's an optional way to level up. If you want to. You don't have to use it that way. Like, if you don't want to, but... I don't have business on the higher floors right now. Damn it. I want to go up there. In New Game Plus, you can use inns to level down, which is useful if you're trying to do like level 1 runs of the game, but unfortunately, you can't do it unless you're in New Game Plus. And Xenoblade 3 is the same way, which sucks because Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition came around, and then that game decided, hey, by the way, we're gonna include the lodging facility, but at all times in the form of expert mode, as they call it. Oh, I definitely don't have enough money for everything. Yeah. And, it doesn't actually change the game's difficulty, weirdly enough. I feel like it's named wrong in that game. What?
Man, so busy, customers everywhere. Zuzu sells super popular noodle soup even to merchants that visit Argentum. But right now, too many customers, so Zuzu too busy to serve more soup. If friend want famous noodle soup, come at very late hours when less customers.
Oh, you can't buy from him during the day. I didn't remember that. Narcipair jelly. This is, if I'm not mistaken, according to Xenoblade experts, the single best pocket item in the entire game. available from the beginning. Do I have anything I can sell? I mean, I got a moving board. I got a fucking bolt. I mean, that's not the best way to do that. Oh, yeah. The best way to sell your salvaging goods is at an exchange place like this. Because, yeah, I just fucking sold the thing that would have given me more money. If you sell things in groups like this, you'll get more money in general. I mean, that's 3,000 G, so it's not really that much more, but... Or 300, rather. But still... Just something to keep in mind. Maybe don't sell your stuff just 'cause. I think that's good enough. I'm gonna move on. If I'm not mistaken, when I streamed this game for the New Game Plus stream 7 years ago, I spent 4 hours at Argentum.
Walking at a boat. What are you, 12?
Oh wait, maybe you are 12.
What's my age got to do with anything?
Sorry.
I can tell an awesome feat of engineering. when I
I
see
can't help but quote this game sometimes.
Soon you're gonna swallow a fly.
What's her problem? We're nearly the same age. Also, you might want to watch where you stand. Otherwise, when we cast off, that rope will take your leg off. Huh? Gotcha.
You sure did. You got her.
Mouth's hanging open.
Rex.
God.
We're heading
Why
out.
is he hanging out with
There's
the
no one seeing
fucking
you off, right? You got
alien
night
from
watch.
Alien?
Till then, rest up inside.
Aye, aye. Later.
The Xenomorph. Wait, is he the Xenoblade? Oh shit. Wait a minute. Before you head off on your big job, I'd like to explain a little something about selling items and all rest. I literally just talked to the stream about this. Shut the fuck up. You're behind the boat.
Ever thought I'd see the day you'd be riding the Maelstrom, Rex? Suppose it just goes to show how far you've come as a salvager, eh? Well, I'm proud of you, lad. Now, are you all set? We're setting sail soon as you're ready to board.
Yep.
That's what I like to hear. Come on then, hop on. We're heading into uncharted territory for this job, you know. I'm getting those goose pimples just thinking about it.
Goose pimples. Now, normally I'd say that's stupid. Why did the game call it that? But I think that's a British thing, so... Instead of saying goosebumps. Did they forget to add the music? Hello? Oh, there it is.
We should be reaching the uncharted zone tomorrow, but there's still plenty of time left until then. I guess I should go and talk with the clients for a bit. Still don't know much about them as I'd like to. Besides, it's not every day you get to talk to real drivers. Oh, and once I'm done with them, I'd better go see Monel. I meant to be out on lookout duty tonight. I'll be very pleased if I never show up.
Again, who the fuck am I talking to?
My eyes!
Well, nothing for it. Time to perish.
That was poorly judged.
A+ acting from Rex. Yeah, if that was Adam Howden, it probably would have sounded more like, or something like that. But instead, we get, you know, like I said before, I like Rex's voice acting in this game. I agree with the point that either it's because Al Weaver had to keep it down because he didn't want to disturb his neighbors, or he just wasn't given proper direction. I don't really know what's going on, but there's another angle I like to look at Rex not being able to yell that well under. And that is the fact that he is supposed to be like what, 14 in this game, 15? He's not supposed to like be like a man, you know? So maybe he just doesn't have the lung capacity to yell like that. I don't know. Or maybe he's just like not actually in danger and he wants you to think that he's in danger. So he's making you think that falling to his demise is like bad for him, but it's actually really good for him. Rex, it's time to eat, drink, and be merry. It'll be a while yet until we reach our destination. Get yourself rested and head ready to face the trials ahead. That's the salvager way. Yeah, he just falls for fun. He falls out of the love of the game. I'd absolutely love to, but I sort of got guard duty. Ah, that's too bad. Well, make sure you guard like no one's ever guarded before. Even mindless tasks like that are part of life's little lessons. Big cat.
Master Rex, are you prepared to begin salvaging? Let us all work together to make this mission a success.
Wouldn't have it any other way. It's so fucking large. I hear he has a new voice actor, presumably for that new Blade quest. Because, if I'm not mistaken, not to be a downer, but his voice actor, I think, passed away like 2-3 years ago. I think from COVID, so. You seem awfully quiet. Did you get seasick or something? Of course I'm not seasick! I'm just, not used to ships with this many salvagers on it, so. Well, if it's wearing you up now, you'll be a wreck by the time we reach our destination. I can handle myself, alright? Love this song so much. It's a while in this game until we get to hear it again, too. Papoonin? What are you doing here? Meh? Papoonin is, taking vacation. Yes, just going on a little pleasure trip. That's a little suspicious. Hey, you want to down some gin with me, buddy? Hi there. You're from Letheria, are you? Sure am. I was raised in Fonset Village. The village is right by the Cloud Sea, so I grew up swimming in the clouds. That's why salvaging work comes naturally to me. I'm pretty confident in my skills, despite how I may look. Very good. Whoa. Phased through his entire being. He loses collision while he turns. It's weird. Hey, Rex! You're taking over. What? Hey, no, come. Let me see that again. Oh, it's gone. What the fuck, auto dialogue?
Arrived.
Look at that. Look at how high res that map image is. Holy shit. What is that, an N64 texture? So far, I'm not really noticing the, upscaling issues. I mean, yeah, if you zoom in, you can kind of see it, but Xenoblade X notably had some upscaling issues with its Switch 2 edition, and then Xenoblade 1 had frame rate issues with its Switch 2 edition, so I'm hoping that this one doesn't really have any major notable issues. So far I haven't heard one way or another, but oh shit, Razzly Dazzly's back. Rex, you not go see Monel and take over our lookout duty yet? Monel's on platform just above here. Steps a bit rickety, so careful not to fall off.
When did it get so late?
Shut the fuck up. Malos. Hey, what's up, amigo?
What do you want, kid?
I'm called Rex, actually, and it's a pleasure to be working with you. So,
I'm guessing you're not going to fill me in on what exactly it is we're looking for out here? That's the idea. Need to know basis. Why? Are you curious? Well, sure I am, but I'll do the work I'm paid for whether you tell me or not. That's what I like to hear, kid. I just hope your skills are more advanced than your age. My name's still Rex, not Kid. Who?
Evading Malos's attack when you're not even a driver. That's impressive, boy. I look forward to seeing how you can handle the work ahead.
Is that a compliment? Thanks, I think. Real, by the way, that's how that character actually sounds. He doesn't speak much, but you'll hear a line soon where he'll go, Malos! And that's like his only line. So, you finally arrived, have you? Well, are you here to keep watch, or aren't you? Let's do it. At last, I can get a breather. I think I've earned myself a drink or two. It's not looking too good out there, so I'd steel yourself for the worst. If something's up, give me a shout. Don't worry, I won't be drinking myself into a stupor or anything. I will. I'll drink you into a stupor. Oh, it's Wind Waker.
That's the black ship from the harbour. Is it following us?
It's way too cold up here.
You?
I'll have you know I've got a name. It's Nia. They've started boozing below decks. You should join them.
Why aren't you there?
It's not that I hate it. I just really don't need a headache right now.
Huh. Good thing you're not a salvager then.
What's that?
Swim like a fish and drink like one too. That's the salvager's code.
God damn it.
Sounds terrible. I don't think I'll be changing careers.
What about a coelacanth?
Probably for the best.
Does that count as a fish
Anyway,
to you?
I bet you drivers earn a hell of a lot more than salvagers do.
Fish or fossil?
So, kid.
My name's Rex.
Okay, Rex. Why did you start salvaging in the first place?
That there.
Not there.
The world tree.
I'll boost the volume a little bit more again.
You know, you find all sorts of things digging through salvage. Some of it trash. Some of it treasure. But all of it from people long gone. Have you noticed, though, there's fewer titans each day? I saw one go under just the other day. It was a pretty big one. There must have been loads of animals still living on it. Living space is running out, day by day. And sooner or later, we'll be the ones sinking down into the cloud sea. But up there, Elysium is waiting for us.
Seriously, kid? Elysium? Don't tell me you believe that gaff. So that's, why you're a salvager? It's just a
It don't make no sense. He wants to go up, but he's diving down.
Grown shrub.
If there's a way to get up there, maybe it's hidden below the clouds. Is it really that crazy?
Seriously, though?
Oh.
There'd be no need to fight over dwindling land and resources. No need to worry about our homes sinking away. Everyone could have peace and security. I mean, a dream like that, isn't that worth believing in?
Nobody can tell you what to believe, but... everyone, huh?
What?
I always thought people were pretty selfish by nature, but you...
Huh.
Do you have parents?
No. When I asked Gramps, he told me they died when I was just a kid.
Gramps? Oh, the same one who taught you to use arts.
Yeah. He basically raised me himself. He's not like us, though.
Not like... I'm not sure I catch your drift. But this Gramps of yours sounds all right.
Huh.
And you're all right too, kid. Not that different from me.
A loud piano. Maybe it's just the increased resolution.
All personnel report to
But the
station.
rain looks nicer in this
Salvage
version
team,
than I remember
suit
it.
up and proceed to hatch.
Hang on. Sound settings, yes. We're gonna turn this up. And, I love this game's soundtrack. We're gonna turn that down. That's good. Did that save? Okay, I think so. Hey. Alright. I had to blow my nose again. Still getting over being sick, by the way. I'm feeling like 90% better, but still stuffy. Right, better get moving. Pepoonin, what are you doing sneaking about the place? Meh? Never Rex mind about Pepoonin. What happened to salvaging? Chairman expect results. Oh, don't you worry. I'll be working very hard. Especially when there's 100,000 grand reward on the line. That's the spirit. Now, quick. Hurry down the stairs and head to rendezvous point. Hold on, I gotta rob my neighbors. Rush hour? What the fuck is that? I don't remember getting this. Expands window of opportunity for canceling. Oh. Yeah, we'll do muscle belt. Muscle butt. Where's the backflip button? Unfortunately, no backflip button. I think there is a button combo to, like, instantly die, though, in this game. I'm not joking. Hang on. It's for, like, saving yourself out of a soft lock. Xenoblade 2... Instant death button combo. No. X and D-pad down. No, here's the problem. That doesn't work. Well, there's a button to turn the UI off now. It takes a screenshot without the UI. I don't think it appears on here.
Up.
Hold it. Hold these buttons for 5 seconds. Okay, hang on. L, R, ZL, ZR, X. Problem is, X opens this menu. L, R. Wait, how do you make it not open the skip travel? Is there a way to rebind that? I don't think you can. Like, you can go into the Switch UI, but then that doesn't really change the purpose of it. I'm holding it. There it is.
That was poorly judged.
Was it?
Your target is located inside a shipwreck 450 pairs straight down. Searching the wreck while submerged is too high risk for our tastes, so we'll be using flotation devices and cranes to lift the hull first. Next, you'll split into teams and explore the interior. Once the target is found, retrieval can commence. If that's clear, let's begin with attaching the floats. Get into position.
What?
We're paying you lowlives a lot, so don't screw it up.
You smug so-and-so.
His outfit changed again. Back to his salvager full suit. This music is so intense.
And submerge.
Is that it?
Big.
It looks pretty ancient. Is that the propulsion mechanism? I've never seen one that shape before. Which country made this?
Remember the first time I saw this thing. Keep in mind, I was a bigger Xenoblade X fan than a Xenoblade 1 fan at the time. So the first time I saw this, I thought it was like the Manon ship from Xenoblade X. I was like, whoa, what does it mean? It's not. It's also not a Xenoblade 1 thing either, but for the record. But just, I wanted to clarify that like, Xenoblade X was like the game that was on my brain at the time when I played this. I have some stories about the release of this game that I'd like to share whenever the time is appropriate. Big.
Whoa, that's massive.
The appearance matches our reports, but it's what's inside that matters.
Object is secure. Proceed to second phase.
How did I get on here?
Excellent work. You're not half bad, you know that.
I do this for a living, remember?
All teams, proceed inside when ready.
Right then, let's get moving.
Stops dead in his tracks.
You with us.
Turns to
Mate,
30
You're
FPS.
gonna drag the kid along. Seriously?
Guess he thinks you need all the help you can get.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why is the turning animation locked to 30?
Well, don't just stand there. You've got
Most of
your
the other
orders, haven't you?
animations are updated. It's weird. Don't just stand there. You got your orders, haven't you? Ancient ship. The Titanic. It's in remarkably good quality. I wonder which artist worked on the Kingdom Hearts series here. Sorry, Nia. You've really acquired new comrades. Let me try that again. You've just acquired new comrades to accompany you on your adventure. You've really done it. You can adjust the setup of party under main menu, characters, change order, yeah, whatever. You can only play as Rex for this segment, though.
Treasure acquired.
Is what that also said. Hey, what's up?
Afraid you can't board the Maelstrom right now, sorry.
Really?
Once we're done with the expedition here, you'll be ready to for the journey back to Goldmouth, right? So we're taking care of the necessary maintenance right now.
Oh, I see.
Now, if you're done hanging around here, I'd suggest you hurry up and go find your objective. I don't want to stay in this creepy place any longer than I have to.
Hi there.
Hey. What are you looking at? Oh, just... You know, I'm thinking, like, what does that symbol mean up there? You know? Like, it's just so... metal.
Yeah, like it's made of metal. Yeah, I get what you mean.
No, like... It's, like, sick as fuck. I mean...
Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna push you now.
That's okay. I'm fine with this, actually.
Sever, you're doing okay over there? Alright. You never get to come back to this place, so I'm just kind of taking it in right now. I'm looking at the HD that was already HD. But now more HD, I guess.
Whoa.
Okay, I think I made the music too quiet. We gotta turn the music back up a little bit.
Let me show you what a driver can do.
Get ready after this, by the way, for my favorite line delivery by like a glup shido off to the side.
Die!
Not that, but that's good too. There it is! The famous move! One-track mindset, double spinning edge has been initiated.
Amazing! So that's how drivers and blades fight?
So ruthless. It's like they're monsters themselves.
That was the line. Not actually all that remarkable, but
Nice. I'm sure
for some reason something that I quote all the time. Every time I see the word amazing.
It was a walk in the park.
Yeah, but still.
Vocal stim.
That's enough yapping, you pair of brats. Let's move!
Sorry. I like yapping to my stream.
Talk about self-important.
Gramps always taught me to respect my elders.
Elders.
Can't tell if Dromark was laughing as well, or if he just had an itchy nose. Maybe both.
They make short work of monster. These no ordinary fighters. Big job in Moradane going well too. There's much money to be made from these people.
Wow. Important.
Probably the better let...
Alright, never mind. I'm not reading those anymore. That guy just single-handedly told me to never read that dialogue again. The auto-dialogue. It's time to let you in on one handy battle tactic. How to lure enemies. Yell at them really loud, and then they'll come running.
Okay, time to take you down.
Here's the thing.
Mind me.
I actually don't know how to lure, so I maybe should have read that.
Yeah.
But I also don't care, because I never use that. Oh yeah, I have to turn the volume of the music back up. It's way too quiet right now. Game, BGM... Yeah, let's turn that. Game voice. We can set that up here. Some people will get very annoyed with the voices in this game, and it is what it is. You'll just have to deal with that. You're gonna hear a lot of "Ha! I got you!" throughout the whole game. Get ready for it.
Okay, time to take you down.
Don't mind me.
Die! Focus! Yeah!
Focus!
Ha!
Rex, stop missing, you fucking weirdo. You goddamn freak!
Let's show him a thing or three.
I'll do as I
This dude is a fucking sword freak, the way he'd be missing the fucking easy slashes with the crabs. Rock crab.
How's your injuries?
Better if you don't think about it.
What injuries?
You're all mine.
Bro didn't even get hit in that fight. He's a little sassy, that Jin. We'll get Nia in the party at some point as well.
Such a bad place.
I'm just gonna act like I didn't stream Torn of the Golden Country and don't know who Jin is.
Do with them as I please.
Alright, so if you're wondering, wait a minute, I've seen your stream of that from 6 years ago. Why are you acting like this, streamer? Well, first of all, I'm acting like I don't know anyone in this game. Second of all, because I want to.
You're all mine.
Third of all, yeah. Seventh of all, I don't know how to count. And 12th of all, yeah, it's mostly just because that's how I feel like doing it. That's okay. Chest over there. I need that. I need that big chest of yours. Give that. I don't think I can get that from here. It's fine.
Let's show him a thing or three.
I'll do as
No,
I
you don't have to
please.
fight all these enemies like I'm doing, necessarily. If I'm not mistaken, the boss at the end of this segment is like level 7. But even then, with stutter stepping, you should easily be able to handle it at level 6.
We can do this all day.
Or even level 5.
Dust on my weapon.
Let's show him a thing
Why
or
did Nia
three.
say something? She's not even here. I guess she leveled up. 10 EXP. Anyway, so the thing I wanted to mention regarding
You're in my way.
my first impressions with this game. Well, first of all, I should clarify, I did not get this game on day one. Blasphemy coming from me, as I'm sure some of you may know. I mean, I'm playing the Switch 2 edition on day one, but I'm talking when it released in 2017. I didn't even know the game was coming out when it did. Like, I just completely missed the release date by, like, I think like 2 or 3 days. And saw it on the eShop and was like, oh, I guess that is out now. Huh. I guess I'll pick it up, that's fine. Because here's my thing. Let me give you a little vision of where my mind was at back in 2017 regarding this game. I had played Xenoblade Chronicles 1 on Wii. And I've mentioned this story from time to time as well. But I never ended up finishing Xenoblade 1 when I first played it. I got a good chunk of the way there. For those who know the fight, I got up to the insulin fight. So, like, really, there was only, like, 5 hours left of the game, but that fight walled me so hard that I just looked up the remaining cutscenes and ended my playthrough there. So, I didn't really love Xenoblade 1 on the first few playthroughs, and it wasn't until DE came out that I finished it. Mostly because I didn't really love Xenoblade 1's battle system, which is why I would probably recommend starting with this game instead. Well, what's kind of ironic about that is I did like Xenoblade X quite a bit. But everyone I knew in the Xenoblade fandom and all my friends who were light fans of Xenoblade as well
to take you down.
My weapon is
didn't
ready.
really come down here, bitch. I need to kill you. They didn't care for X all that much. X was very much a black sheep entry into the franchise.
Yeah! Yeah!
For many people. Not just my friends, but I feel like most people probably felt that way. So, Xenoblade fans were constantly upset with Xenoblade X because it wasn't as focused on the story as the first game was. And I will not deny that that is 100% the truth. Like, Xenoblade X's story is not nearly on the same level as both this game, Xenoblade 1, and thus Xenoblade 3 as well. Like, Xenoblade X is definitely the weakest story out of the franchise. No doubt in my mind on that. But what I really loved about it was its setting. I loved the Skells. I loved the Skell gameplay. I loved the exploration gameplay.
It's actually a bit scary.
You know, X was something that I really liked. And then when this was announced, to me it felt like a response to like the general public's opinion, which I now know isn't the case, but like it felt like a response to the general public's reception of Xenoblade X being like overall negative. Because of the story differences. Like, I wanted to see what the fuck was gonna happen next as far as the story on Mira was concerned. And it wasn't until XDE that we got that answer, but like X originally ended on a cliffhanger, so I really just wanted to see what was gonna happen next. And then this game comes out, or rather is announced, and the opening shots of it just look like Xenoblade 1, but again. And a lot of the beginning of this game will feel that way. There's a lot of areas that are going to be very similar to Xenoblade 1 areas, like Gormott is very, very close in, like, design and, like, biome to, like, Gower Plain and Bionis Lake. And then another area that we go to later is going to be very similar to Satoral Marsh in that it's very pretty at night and it's very, like, wetlands type vibe.
How's your injuries?
Better if you don't think
and
about it.
So, I, the dumbass that I was not really looking forward to the holy shit jump scare.
Bring it on.
Not really looking forward to this game all that much. Because, in my eyes, it just felt like, well, we gotta pander to the louder crowd here. Even though I saw X had a lot of potential.
Let's go.
And it's weird because now I kind of feel the opposite. I do kind of mostly agree with the general consensus, but again, at the time, at least, I was very much only really interested in seeing what X had going for it as far as, you know, what's going to happen next. This is the wrong room. I'll get this, though.
You're all
This is accidentally advancing further. I don't quite want this yet. So yeah, I missed this game. Its release by like 2 days or so, which isn't that much, but even still, it's kind of baffling to think about retrospectively, considering how big of a Xenoblade fan I am today. There will probably never be a Xenoblade game that I miss the day one purchase of.
Stronger than before.
Much stronger.
No! We lost the upper hand.
Just because I enjoy it that much.
Yeah!
Some Malice new art.
Yeah! Anchor shot! Easy peasy.
Let's keep moving.
Ha! Everyone's getting psyched.
Pipe down. Eyes ahead.
Anchor shot! Ha!
But what you'll come to find as I play this game more is this game is probably the one that really got me omega hooked into this franchise. I'd say as early as chapter 3 in this game, I was like really in love with it. And then I basically no-lifed this game over the course of like a week or two.
Better if you don't think
Rushed the story, definitely, and didn't do any side content. Just wanted to see it through to the end. Then I immediately did a second playthrough, where I believe New Game Plus wasn't available at the time. So, with my second playthrough, I took my time. I actually did all the quests. I knew what was coming up ahead as far as plot development, so I didn't feel like the rush to get through it just to not be spoiled or whatever.
It was a meaningless victory.
I need that. Oh, needs that. How do I get that? Oh, I think I do go down and then back up. So yeah, just a little bit of interesting self-trivia for you there. In that I didn't really, oh, I need fuel. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me... Interesting trivia in there, in that I didn't pick this game up day one.
Move.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, you know, I still got to it within the first week, so... I didn't really get spoiled on anything with this game. Now, rather famously, because I streamed Xenoblade 3, I did get spoiled on, well, here's what I'll say. I got spoiled, if you didn't see those streams, I got spoiled on pretty much the big reveal right at the end in relation to this game. If you know Xenoblade 3, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, I think that's vague enough that it doesn't really hint at anything one way or another. But that thing got spoiled for me by, like, the time I did stream number 3. Which, mind you, at that time I was streaming Xenoblade 3 every single day. So there really, even if I was playing it, like, not streaming it, I probably still would have gotten spoiled by that, truthfully. But I digress. That's why when Xenoblade Genesis comes out, there is a non-zero chance that I may not actually stream my first playthrough of that. I want to. Like, on paper, I love streaming the Xenoblade games, even if they don't perform that well for me, just because Xenoblade is that important to me. But I do want to, as best as I can, avoid the similar situation that happened with Xenoblade 3. Now, when Future Redeemed came out, I don't believe I did get spoiled on anything in that, and that had some pretty big reveals in it as well. So, it's not that streaming these games will make it impossible for me to be spoiled on things, but I do have to be very careful. And just for whatever reason, Xenoblade fans are some of the worst when it comes to not spoiling shit. So, with this playthrough, I intend to maybe be better than that and not spoil things that haven't happened yet.
Not planning
Unless
on
it's a
letting us
minor
past,
thing,
huh?
like mentioning Sever's
like a
line about going,
challenge.
Malice! That's whatever. That's not really a spoiler, right? You're not gonna see that and then do the fucking Leonardo DiCaprio point.
My weapon is ready. Have at you. Focus.
Focus!
Have at you. Ha! Have at you.
The UI looks so fucking naked without the blade menu in the corner. It's like I feel like I'm like missing a major mechanic of this game, and I am.
Look at that face. It's all red.
See that aura glowing around the enemy? This indicates the enemy is in a rage state. Certain enemies have a tendency to become enraged when their HP dips below a certain level. Enemy stats will increase when enraged, so be careful. They might be tougher than you expect.
Double spinning.
Empty moment.
Empty moment. And then there's the blade combo happening in the corner. First time players see that show up without the tutorial explaining it, and they're like, ah!
Jin, check this out. There it is. Adam's crest.
Who? Adam.
Adam's crest.
Like from
What does
Xenoblade
that
Genesis? Another Bible reference in my Xenoblade game? Say it ain't so.
Open this door.
Me?
This door will only
Like the
open to
Sandler
one of
guy?
you people.
Yeah, the guy from Click
One of me?
and Hotel
What are you
Transylvania.
Hurry up and do it! We're not paying you to ask dumb questions.
What the hell? You can't treat hired hands like that.
What was with that arm movement Malos did?
Now, how do we open this thing?
David Menken as Malos is one of my favorite performances in this game.
Hey,
When he says indeed, I felt that.
so that was a release toggle.
Just as I thought.
Electric zappy floor.
Wait. There. Open that door too. Let's move.
Did the zappy floor go bye-bye? It's so foggy in here.
What is that thing? It's a girl.
Yeah, they changed their clothes. That's not the Smash Brothers character I know. Is she still considered like top tier in Smash Brothers Ultimate? I don't know. I know Steve is like banned, but
Look.
Yes. No mistake.
listen, I play Pyra Mithra in Smash not because of that. It's because I like this game. I promise.
Hey, Brat! Don't even think about touching that!
Huh?
You fucking suck. Anyways, get wrecked, dude.
But why?
Don't take it personally. It's an act of mercy. At least you won't be alive to see what's coming.
Damn. His boot spike holes are so HD now.
What a waste of time.
Jin! Why did you kill him?
That's all I have to say at this moment.
What did Rex ever do to you? Jin!
Let's ship out the Aegis. Nia, call the Monoceros.
They really did say, oh, remember, this is a Xenoblade game. The protagonist has to die in some allegorically way. I don't even know if what I just said was a real word, but allegorically. Allegorically. Okay.
That was poorly judged.
Now because you have to hold L and R to take those screenshots without the UI, now every time I do that, you're gonna get like a screenshot to commemorate the occasion. Anyway, so here's the level design from Breath of the Wild. In the upcoming Ocarina of Time remake, maybe? Hopefully not, but who knows? I'm probably mostly going to be playing with these new designs. I like the originals, but I also really do like these new designs.
Excuse me?
For those who don't know, they redesigned Pyra and Mithra optionally for the Switch 2 version.
Huh?
It hasn't stopped. Not in all these
I wouldn't
years.
even say it's censorship because they've kind of made Pyra more
You
sexy,
mean that
if
bell
anything.
sound? Is the Praetorium somewhere nearby? Where are we?
This is Elysium, the land where long ago mankind lived in harmony with their creator.
Not the voice I
It's
would have
where-
expected out of this character. First time I heard it.
We were born.
Get out! Really?
Sky Bennett, the goat. It's Hyrule Valley. Look, there's the Temple of Time. Hi.
Is
They
that a
put
core
orange in your hair. Are you aware of this?
You're a blade.
My name is Pyra.
Oh, her suit is like
What?
animated
Oh, right.
now too. What?
Mine is.
I know you. You're Rex, right?
How did you know my name?
Just now, when
Wait
we
a
came
minute.
into
You will
contact.
know my name.
Just now. Sorry. I can't seem to remember how I got here.
You were killed. Stabbed through the heart by Jin.
Jin. Through the...
Oh, you know him too?
I remember now. That bastard stabbed me. Oh, man. This is bad. Everyone in the guild is in danger. No,
Lip-syncing
wait.
mismatch.
I can't do anything if I'm dead. Titan's fucked. If I wasn't dead, I'd kick that guy's ass.
Rex.
It's a good line delivery. It
I have
just
a
doesn't
request.
match the animation.
Can you take me to Elysium?
Elysium? But isn't that here?
This world is merely a memory. An ancient, half-forgotten memory of what once was. The real Elysium lies in your world. Atop the world tree that rises from the heart of all rest.
Memory? So it's like an illusion.
Yeah, look at that JPEG grass.
But there's no way. I'm dead, remember? How can I help if I'm not breathing?
I will give you half of my life force. That way, you can be revived.
Haptics
As
in the
my
controller
driver.
when that happened.
As the driver of the Aegis.
I'm fairly certain all the haptic stuff is new.
The
I don't
Aegis?
remember that being in this game.
What the...
What will you do, Rex?
Is this place really your home?
It is.
And it really exists?
Rex, I know what you're thinking, and you are correct. By coming to this place, you can save the world. Save it from the slow demise that is its fate.
We wouldn't have to live in fear. Then there's only one choice. I'm in. Let's go to Elysium. I'll take you there myself.
Thank you, Rex. Now place your hand on my chest.
What? Are you sure?
She's not talking about her titties. It's the core crystal. I don't think everything in this game is as gooner slop as some people make it out to be. There are definitely some lines that out of context in a video game donkey video, you could make it seem like the game is gooner game by, you know, just having, you know, a clip where it says place your hand on my chest. But the context is a little different when you're actually playing the game. I recommend doing that. Anyway, so he got the sword now.
Nia, end them.
End? Like what?
The price for their lives has already been paid in full. Now that we have finally obtained the Aegis, the fewer living souls know about it.
I love how she's basically in like a coffin.
I can't do
A
that.
waifu coffin.
These people
if
haven't
you
done
will.
anything wrong.
I don't understand you. Now. Have you forgotten why you came here to begin with? Nia.
No, but...
Oh, for the love of... Fine, I'll handle it myself. What the...
Damn. Little did you know, the waifu statues are very combustible. Oh, I like the way that hair... there it is. I like the way that the hair glows.
Rex?
He's gonna do it again, by the way. Be ready for it.
It's kind of low to stab a man.
And it'll be the exact same delivery.
Bloody psychopath! Pyra!
Here!
Cover me!
Got it.
Jin, leave him to me.
He's like a car.
Sorry, kid. I can't let the likes of you just claim her power for yourself.
Okay, outside of Rex screaming, this cutscene is awesome, though.
Yeah! Aegis! Over here!
Thank you for the raid, Litarissa.
Leave it out!
Malos! Can't you see he's just a child?
A child? Don't make me laugh. This kid made himself the Aegis' driver!
The Aegis' driver?
See, that's why he's making car noises, because he's a driver now. Also, thank you, Litarissa, for the sub tier 1.
You are done! Thanks, Pyra.
You're welcome. Now, don't let up!
Or is he welcome?
Everybody, go now! Quick! Malos, here!
I don't think so.
There it is.
Hey, you bully! Over here! Burning
Wow, final smash. Get wrecked.
You rat. How can a nobody like you? Ah, but with those eyes, I guess I should have been more wary from the start.
What do you mean?
Like I tell you.
Wait, Maelstrom. No, wait, I need to go with you. Wait, no, come back. Well, I guess he did try to kill them. Oh, she has, like, new, like, portrait art when you use the new design as well. Huh.
Okay, time to take you down.
Rex has been brought back from death's door as the driver of the Aegis. So now you need a quick primer on how a driver fights. First thing you need to know is skip the fucking tutorial. The streamer will tell you better than the tutorial will. It's the exact same. But now there's an element. Also, Pyra does passive buffs. That's the only real difference. What will change is when you have multiple blades. Rex's moveset will entirely change, depending on which blade he uses, but Pyra just uses the same arts Rex was already using, so there really isn't much of a difference here. Oh, I guess there's this, too. See the gauge that just filled up? That's the icon for your special. Specials are among the most powerful attacks in a driver's arsenal, far outclassing ordinary arts. Specials are charged up by attacking with arts. You can charge specials to 3 levels of power, and if you use an art at the precise moment that an auto attack hits home, you'll charge up specials more than usual. So,
Here we go. Flame Nova.
Basically, you get her Smash Brothers movesets with those buttons. And then you can do blade combos, which the game's gonna tell me about, and I'm gonna ignore because it doesn't matter, I only have one blade. The enemy's just been hit with a special. I'll bump your special up for you just this once, so try to catch them with a blade combo. What do you mean you'll do it? Who are you? Okay, well, I guess never mind. I forgot that it does that. So now you can use level 2, because the game arbitrarily said I could. And if I can get it to level 3, then I can complete the blade combo, and there's gonna be like an ultimate finishing move that it'll do with Pyra. But what will be important is when you have different blades, there's different, essentially, trees of elements that you can do, so we just did 2 fires in a row. What the tree in the top is trying to tell us is we can go either to fire again or light next. I got toppled, so I couldn't really do anything, unfortunately.
Why not?
I'm gonna try and get it up to level 3 anyways. I think he's probably gonna die before I get the chance to do that, so never mind. Superb! Easy fight.
You're good, kid. It's no simple feat to control the Aegis like that. However,
I am anime like that. Ooh. Where's Jin?
Don't get cocky, you little shit.
Uh-oh. They say bad words in this game.
What? Get out of the way, Nia! Have you gone mad?
You're the one who was off your net, wheeling on a child.
Nia, I don't think you quite comprehend your position.
I get it, but...
You're starting to piss me off!
Spin Man!
You're pretty sharp.
No,
for someone
Xenoblade
who's
2
only
is
just
when
woken up.
Xenoblade started really getting cool with its fight scenes. Xenoblade 1 has a couple of really good ones, but like every time there's a cutscene fight in this game, it's like a very cool treat.
I'm guessing your goal is Elysium.
That is our dream.
Very well choreographed
I have no
and
choice
animated.
but to stop you.
Uh-oh.
Pyra, watch out! Pyra! You're
I can't get a good grasp on this game's volume. Sorry if it's sounding a little blown out. I mean, cutscenes are just generally loud in it, but still.
Nia!
No, that cat got yoked.
You're a tough one, kid. But there's only one way this can end.
Oh, shit.
Don't let him say shit. Malos can say it. Too many shits per cutscene, and then ESRB has a conniption.
Gramps!
The SPC, the shits per cutscenes, are a little too vulgar in this game. Sorry guys, it's gonna have to get up to T rating now.
Jin, still you persist. And is that...
I do wish there would be a Xenoblade game that just is fine with being full M. No. Just let me have a Xenoblade game where one of them says fuck. It's fine. I've seen Breaking Bad. I can handle it, maybe.
I am the one who cooks. Rex, get on.
Got it!
Rex!
Where is Nia? Oh, in Dromark's mouth.
We're going. Hold on tight.
Stop them! Open fire! Turn her around! Ready the cannon!
It's no use. They're out of range.
Damn it!
They gave us the slip. Turn around.
We're not chasing them?
The Aegis is awakened. That's enough for now. I'll have Akros up and down.
Hell yeah. Akos, the Nintendo YouTuber.
That'll have to
Please
do.
look at the Wii U gamepad looking ass. And there you go. That's chapter 1. 10 chapters in this game, by the way. Chapter 1 is among the shorter of them. They will take more than a single stream to finish them for the later ones. For every chapter other than chapter 1, really. But yes, that scene right there is what really sold me on this game. Unfortunately, I have to say, chapter 2 is not as strong as chapter 1. They do kind of pull back a little bit, but it's not too long before we get back into the good shit. So,
Just let that be a treat of what's to come. Are they all movie production quality like that? The majority of this game is like that, yes. Xenoblade 1 is like that as well, but it's the animation isn't nearly as refined as this game. But Xenoblade 1 also has a lot of strength. This game is a very character-focused game, whereas Xenoblade 1 is a very, like,
wisely ran away for
plot narrative, if that makes sense.
Wise now! You useless idiot! Why can Paponin not even
They both have strengths and weaknesses that I'll go over as I play.
Huh? Die? Repay who? None of your business. Anyway, tell me where Rex and Blade
Without spoiling things, of course.
Rex, Titan, and friends ran away. Went to south of Cyclus Sea. After that, Banner knew as much as Papunin. Storm was very thick, so Papunin...
Paponin lose them, yes?
Yes, but...
And then run away like coward?
Yes, but...
Banner not wanting feeble excuses of Papunin! Just get back here! You got lot of work to do! Even pricey insurance Banner take out on Maelstrom go to work. Still, how interesting. Heading southward from Cyclus Sea. In current season...
Knowing what I do about this world, a paper map is so fucking useless.
Consul Dougal on the line, immediately!
Yes, sir.
Considering all the Titans are constantly moving? I guess they move
If it isn't Chairman Banner, what an
kind of like planets, though.
pleasure. May
They
I
kind of
just say
orbit
that I admire
the
how
tree.
you rebranded those broken core crystals. And selling
So
them
maybe
on
it is
to
more
the
predictable than I
dunderheads
think.
back in Morardain. Absolutely sublime.
Banner did not call to hear pointless flattery.
This dude looks like a fucking Kingdom Hearts character.
Crystals on unsecured line? Is Dougal some kind of idiot? What if Indol tap our communication?
This dude looks like he would be, this guy specifically, looks like he would be a creation of Nomura for Captain Hook's crew.
To fry.
Oh? What's going on?
Listen up.
You know what's crazy is, when I first played this game, I had no idea who the fuck Tetsuya Nomura was. I never played Final Fantasy VII, I never played Kingdom Hearts, none of that.
Pyra?
Oh, thank goodness. You aren't injured at all, are you?
No, I'm fine, I guess. Where?
I'm not certain. We seem to have washed up on a Titan of some kind.
A Titan?
Where's Gramps and Nia?
They died.
We gotta find them. They can't be far.
Okay.
I'm sure you're itching to get searching for... What the fuck? My hand wasn't even on the soundboard. What the fuck? I'm sure you're itching to get searching for Gramps and Nia, but I should warn you that you'll probably encounter a few enemies on the way. You'll probably want to be prepared for that, so I'd better quickly fill you in on how Rex gets stronger and improves his capabilities. Among the things that you'll learn for completing a battle are two important types of points, WP and SP. WP stands for weapon points. You can think of these as a measure of the skill level that Rex has with his weapon, and you'll need them to level up arts. The same art will deal much higher damage to enemies at higher levels, so it's worth strengthening your arts at the earliest opportunity. Give it a go by heading to main menu, character setup, enhance arts, and SP, meanwhile, stands for skill points. These represent how well Rex is trained in his battle techniques, and they're used to unlock passive skills. Try giving Rex some new skills in main menu, characters, character setup, and infinity chart. Let me take this chance to bend your ear quickly about driver stats. Again, who the fuck are you, tutorial entity? Every driver has a few basic ones, namely HP, strength, ether, dexterity, agility, and luck. HP is the strength, your health, or rather your health. They'll fall if it drops to 0. Strength affects damage. Ether affects damage / healing from ether arts. I should clarify, strength is for physical. Dexterity is your accuracy. Agility is the chance to evade, which has been separated. In Xenoblade 1, I think agility was both accuracy and evasion. Now they are separate stats. And then luck makes it easier to resist enemy debuffs, reactions. It's also useful for blade pulling later. That hurts. Stop pulling my ear. No. Well, I'd love to continue. How about I give you one more cutscene? There's a lot left to go of this game. This is a, if you turn on casual mode, I'm sure you could probably get through it pretty quickly, but this is a very long game and I will be taking my time with it. Unfortunately, I have some bad news to report. Remember when I said I had work off tonight because I took PTO? Well, reveal time. I'm dumb and didn't know what day today was and took PTO for tomorrow instead. And so that means I'll be able to do a longer Splatoon Raiders stream tomorrow. Yay. But we will do, I'm going to do probably like a 6-hour Xenoblade on Saturday this weekend. So today is unfortunately just a regular length stream. But, hang on. Hold on! Almost forgot to tell you about something really important. How to develop your blade's capabilities. There's 3 main ways to develop a blade. I really couldn't have told you this at any other point. Weapon modification, equipping aux cores, and the affinity chart. Weapon modification is exactly what it sounds like. A blade's weapon is tied to them from the moment they're awakened, so it can't just be replaced. Main menu, characters, blade setup, modification. If you come across a shop selling core chips during your adventure, it's always a good idea to invest in some new ones. Let's talk about the affinity chart. This is a chart which shows the range of proficiencies available to a specific blade. Here's where you can acquire or enhance abilities like arts or field skills. Field skills can be a great help in removing obstacles from your path, and these abilities and power-ups can be had by fulfilling conditions for the affinity rewards on the affinity chart. It's a whole host of goals for you to aim for. Finally, we have aux cores. These are like accessories, but specifically for blades. Okay, real quick. I'll give you a better rundown than that. If you have aux cores, you equip them here. They make your blade do more damage. If you want to improve your blade's arts, open this menu. And then you can learn what you need to do in order to unlock them. It's essentially an achievement system. This whole weird, confusing screen. As you do the achievements, your blades get stronger. I believe you have to have them active in order for them to gain these abilities, but I could be wrong. It might be passive if they're in your inventory and not being active. It has been a while, forgive me. And then to get the next tier of achievements, so basically this is like a big sundial, right? So we have everything on this first row right now. After we gain 100 trust points, which just happens from using your blade, then we will get tier 2, which is the second circle. And then once we get to 1,600, we get tier 3, 4,600, and then 10,600. specifically for Pirate. Now, other blades may have unique conditions for unlocking the further levels. Like, I believe there's one where you have to do so many Merc missions in order to gain things. So it's important to read this chart and read what the individual achievements are asking you to do. Because if you're ever struggling in this game, and then you open this menu and you see that none of your arts are all that high level on your blades, maybe looking at how to improve some of these things by doing some of these side objectives is worth your time. That's a better explanation than what the game was going to tell you. You have the same concept here, but with Rex as well. This one is not achievement based. Instead, you just spend your skill points. So I have 1,000 right now. I'm going to do this one first and foremost. This allows me to start the battle without having to wait to charge one of my arts. It'll just be ready as soon as the battle starts. And then I have 250 left, so I'm going to also increase my agility by 20. And by unlocking 2 of those, I get tier 2 for Rex. Now, if I want this one specifically, Picture of Health, I have to first do the one on the tier below it, if that makes sense as well. So I know this is really complicated. This is one thing I didn't really engage with on my first playthrough, because I saw the circles and I was like, this doesn't make any goddamn fucking sense. But that's how it works. You have to... So I can get Arts Chain if I wanted to, if I get 3,000 skill points. But in order for me to get Picture of Health, I first need to get Muscle Builder. It's easy for you to get it. It is once you, like, realize what's happening. I think because the game doesn't do a good job at explaining itself a lot of the time, its tutorials are, well, void character explaining things without actually showing you the menus. And I think that makes it a little bit more confusing to learn without being kind of like told what's happening here. But once you do learn it, once you get the basics down, it's not too bad. Also, you have pocket items, which you can equip at any given time, and then they last real-time minutes. So, for example, if I use this Twinkle Juice, my party gauge will gain 8%, or essentially fill up 8% faster for the next 20 real-time minutes. Now, if I save and quit the game and come back tomorrow, the timer does pause, so it's 20 minutes of game running, essentially. So, if I spend this hour one and then only play for 20 minutes, I don't have to worry about popping another one when I get back. These are just passive things. It's good to... You don't need to run this. I've gone the whole game without even really engaging with this system, but it does help. So I would recommend engaging with it a little bit.
Makes me real happy.
And also, Rex likes drinks, which I believe slightly boosts the effects of it. But yeah, it's passive effects for the next 20 in-game minutes. I believe it also pauses when we're in menus and in a cutscene, so 20 gameplay minutes, I guess I should say. And then beyond that, there's, you know, further equipment that you can get. You can see in the bottom corner what stats are going to change when you equip and unequip things. And then a lot of them have bonus effects. Rarity will go from 1 blue diamond to 2 red diamond to 3 gold diamond for max rarity. And that's it. That's all I really need to know for now. I'm gonna show you one more cutscene and then I'm gonna dip for the night. I could fight all these fuckers here. I don't really need to do that right now. I did plenty of fighting in the ancient ship. And we'll come back here and fight some of these units. I do believe one of the blades that you get, it might be Dromark. One of their affinity charts specifically will ask you to fight specific enemies. So there might be a thing that tells you defeat 5 Gloff Garafas. So you have to find this thing out in the world. It doesn't only exist here, but find them out in the world, defeat 5 of them, and then he'll get that achievement. So, what the fuck is that? The cursor was being weird.
It is good to see you uninjured, Rex.
How awful.
Hold on. I should have some herbs.
You
herbs.
But no amount of human medicine would suffice.
But
weep not, my boy. This is my fate.
Brandon.
I can't help it. Can I?
No parting is forever. We will surely meet again when the flow of the ether wills it.
Light motes.
The days with you were the best I ever had. Until we meet again, Rex.
Gramps.
Unironically just deleted that Smash stage. What the fuck?
Gramps. Gramps.
I told you not to cry, didn't I, Rex?
Now you might be saying, why are you making jokes at a time like this?
Rex.
It's because the game is making jokes.
Rex! What? Grams? How was that?
It can't be.
Use your eyes. Don't you recognize me?
Well, not really, no.
I am so confused right now.
So you see, by maximizing cellular regeneration to retain all vital bodily functions, I seem to have reverted to a larval stage.
Well, that's quite handy.
You're gonna eat leaves too?
Titan.
Being a larva and all.
Something just any old Titan can do. Only one so advanced as myself. Rex, are you angry?
He's definitely more fuzzy as a baby.
It's more that I didn't want you to see
Instead of being rocks. Baby.
It's okay to be angry.
So, when will you be back to your old self?
Good question. No more than 300 years.
300 years? But I'll be long dead by then.
I suppose that's true.
But what about my house? Do I have to live in the streets?
Perhaps this is an opportunity to fly the nest.
You mean pay rent?
Oh, get fucked! Oh!
It's a massive extra expense. Still. Glad you're okay, Gramps.
Nice thumbs
We
up.
can't stand around all day. We have to find Mia.
Mia? You mean that driver and her blade from before?
No, I mean my cat that's in the other room probably tormenting Cleo.
I do hope they're all right.
Probably putting her in a headlock as we speak.
I remember crashing through many trees before landing here. They
Great.
probably fell off then.
That's not a whole lot to go on.
Perhaps we would have some luck following the trail of broken trees.
Good thinking, Pyra. Let's go.
By the way, Rex, is that a core crystal I see shining on your chest? Just what happened to you?
I'll tell you later. Right now, we need to find Nia.
Oh, now this makes a nice change.
Yeah, so just when you thought the Smash Brothers stage was going to be something that sticks around and is the Smash Brothers stage for the entirety of the game, It's actually only in like 3 cutscenes. Bravo, Sakurai. Bravo. But this does mean I get to have the entire game with Gramps with me. And I think that's cool. Anyways, that's gonna be it for Xenoblade today. How the fuck do I save in this game? I forget. Oh. There you go. 2 hours, 55 minutes, and 24 seconds. Very good. I'm glad Gramps is alive instead of dead. Yeah, thankfully, Xenoblade, definitely. No one ever dies in Xenoblade. Thankfully, they would never do that to Xenoblade fans. No, everyone always gets to live. It's a very happy, smiley game full of no tears. Definitely not Rex. Rex survived. Gramps survived. So, simply, I got better, bitch, is the prerogative here at Xenoblade Industries. Monolith Soft, I believe it's called. Anyways, thanks for watching Xenoblade. More of this will, in fact, be on Saturday this week. So thank you again for tuning in. We're gonna, like I said, we're probably gonna do a long stream with the next one. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of Chapter 2 in one sitting. I mean, if I beelined it and did only the story, I probably could do it all in one sitting. Chapter 2's not terribly long. Some of the chapters in this game do get kind of long. And that's the other thing to keep in mind with this game is side content will absolutely expand this game tenfold. With the completion of every chapter, generally speaking, every previous town you've been to, I say generally because this isn't always the case, but generally, every town you've been to after you complete a new chapter, there will be new quests for you. So, if you like a game that's meaty, full of content, if I'm not mistaken, I have, let me take a look at my profile. According to Switch, my Switch playtime, I have 245 hours in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Now, 245 hours accounts for, I believe, 2 playthroughs, and not every playthrough that I've done. I have done other playthroughs on separate save files before, or on separate, like, profiles. So, we only have, a couple of hours here on Xenoblade 2 right now, but give me some time, and that's going to probably, when I'm done with the game, probably be around the 80 to 90 hour mark if I had to guess. Could be even over 100, depending on how much of the side stuff I'm doing on my own. Who knows? But, like I said, my intention is to not do every side quest, unlike with the Xenoblade 1 streams. But I will try to do as many Blade quests as I can. That is dependent on the gacha mechanics, which we'll get into that with the next stream once that actually rears its ugly head. I'm not in love with the gacha idea, but I have heard that the gacha rates have been adjusted, maybe? And blades like Cosmos have been showing up a lot more frequently for some people. So I've personally never pulled Cosmos myself because she was a 1 in 1,000 pull on like the rarest core crystal, legendary core crystal. So most likely, if they did adjust that, I will actually finally get to see her quest. But who knows? The other thing with that is I haven't played Xenosaga, so like it's cool that she's in the game, but like I won't get the reference. I know her Blade quest is a big Xenosaga reference quest line. I think it's a Xenosaga 2 quest line, or like reference to Xenosaga 2 if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not entirely sure either. And then there's the new Xenosaga Blade, Momo, and then the other Xenosaga Blade being Telos. And then this isn't a spoiler, but also in the DLC, if you pay for it, there's also Shulk, which is non-canon. I believe his inclusion in the game is considered to be non-canon. He's just there because of DLC. And there's also Elma from Xenoblade X. So there's a lot of crossover blades in this game. I'm going to try to not have my party member just be all Xenoblade characters and Xeno adjacent characters. There are some very fantastic rare blades that are in this game. There's also a few stinkers, quite a few stinkers. Holy shit. But we'll be using whatever we get for the most part. And overall, don't expect this to be like a Chugga Conroy tier. Like, I'm going to tell you encyclopedic knowledge and give you tons of advice on how to be really goated at this game. But, you know, I'm gonna do my best. I've never done the super bosses in this game either. So I may, towards the end of the game, try to do some of those. I know, I think max level super boss in this game is, I want to say it's 130. I don't know. Actually, hang on. Xenoblade 2 max level super boss. Oh, no, it's level 200. Wait, no? Wait, no, it is 130. Yeah, no. I don't know. Where's this? Xenoblade Wiki says 200. It can be increased. No. Okay, I don't know. I don't know anything about increasing them. I think that's a Xenoblade 3 thing. I don't think that's a Xenoblade 2 thing. Whatever. Regardless, I may do them, I may not. We'll see as we go. You know, it just kind of depends on how long things go. And also, there's a non-zero chance that maybe after we get to Chapter 5, I take a short break from the game, put the game on pause like I did with Yakuza, so that way I can make time for other games as well. Just because, I mean, I have no problems with doing this, but there's a very high chance that if I try to play this game all the way through, that this could probably be on the streaming rotation for the remainder of the year. If I'm not mistaken, Xenoblade 1 took me about 3 or 4 months to get through, and that was with me being able to do like 4-hour streams very frequently. I believe there's an 8-hour stream in there. Xenoblade 2, sometimes, like next stream, I'm going to be able to do a long stream, but for the most part, I still can't really do those length of streams anymore. I just don't have the time for it. So, 2.5 hours is generally where we're going to be at. So, we'll see how long it takes for me to get through. I think Xenoblade 1 took me about, maybe a little more than 20 streams, but we'll just have to see, play it by ear, and go from there. So, thank you for watching once again. I'll see you tomorrow for Splatoon Raiders, and I believe the aforementionedly promised Rhythm Heaven Groove stream that I was going to do with today's stream. I believe I'll do that after Splatoon Raiders tomorrow. So we'll start with Raiders, stream that for maybe 3 hours, maybe 4 hours. We'll see how I'm feeling. And then do 2 hours of Rhythm Heaven.